Philip McKnight from Know Your Gear said that this $300 Ibanez is a game changer. It's that good. But the reviews on the Thomann website gave it an average star rating of 1, which is pretty bad. Doesn't get worse. So, which is it? Is it really good or is it really bad? Let's find out. Hello and welcome to another video with me, Ibanez GIO GRG121SP. It's good to have you along. You can call me this guy if my name is tricky to pronounce. Today we're taking a look at the Ibanez GIO GRG121SP BMC. It cost just €279 here in Europe, $299 on Sweetwater, and it comes with some pretty nice specs. And Philip McKnight of Know Your Gear really praised this guitar. I saw his review and he said that it's, and I'm quoting, as good as any guitar I've reviewed on the channel, not only at this price point, but at $500, maybe even $600 and below. And he said it's in league with Earth guitars and the Harley Benson Fusion 3, which I reviewed and really liked. And he used words as, "This is dramatic." And he said that the finish looks like it could be on a $3,000 guitar. And still, the Thomann reviews said it's basically crap. It comes with a poplar body, roasted maple neck, Jatoba fretboard, medium frets, plastic nut, 2 classic elite humbuckers. And when Philip McKnight says that the finish looks like it could be on a $3,000 guitar, well, it certainly looks very nice. I mean, the sparkle on it is just insanely nice. The neck looks good, the fretboard looks nice, the frets have started sticking out just a bit, nothing major. It has the cover for the truss rod compartment is that thing that you can open just with your guitar pick, which is a nice touch. But before I get going, I'd like to say that this video is sponsored by the good people over on Patreon who support this channel because I buy the gear that I review, so you get an honest review, and I bought this guitar so I can say whatever I want about it. But thank you to all the people who support me. You can check out my Patreon. There's a link in the description. You get access to my music, lessons, and a bunch of exclusives. And you can even take that stuff for free if you want to. And it all helps this channel. So let's see if it's what Philip McKnight thinks it is, or what the reviews say it is. It does have a weird input jack, which was basically the only thing that Phil McKnight didn't like about the guitar. No rattle of any sort. I haven't had to do a setup on this actually. I just tuned it, left it for 2-3 weeks, and during that time it developed a bit of fret sprout, but no setup necessary. Neck joint looks nice. Yep. The whole, this thing, what you call it, the heel, looks very nice. You have comfortable access to the upper frets. So what I'm going to be trying it with is my Marshall Plexi, which isn't entirely clean. I have some delay in the loop, and I have some overdrives in front of me to add a bit of dirt, or a lot of dirt. Let's see, everything works. Volume. Pickups work, the selector works. Let's see what the tone knob does. It works. So it has a 5-way switch, so you can get, I think it's splitting these somehow. I haven't actually checked because I wasn't assuming it to have a 5-way switch. Put something in the subtitles about that. I think that's a really nice touch to have those options. Gives you a bit more in the clean area, a bit more chimey type stuff, and then you still have the humbuckers if you want them. So far it's sounding very nice, but I have to say, in terms of how it feels, it's feeling very nice. Really like the feel of this guitar. And it's not the kind of neck that you sometimes get on slightly more shreddy Ibanez's, old gems, like stuff like that, where you feel like you're playing a toothpick. It's not, the neck is not massive. It's more akin to something like an Earth Strat that I have here, which is fairly middle of the road type. Not too thick, not too thin. Very nice. I like it. So one thing about this is that the frets aren't polished. They usually aren't on guitars of this price. But one thing that Phil McKnight did say was he compared it to Earth guitars and he compared it to the Harley Benton. He said it's right up there. In terms of the fretwork, this isn't as good as the Earth Strat that I just had there, or the Earth Telly that I have here, except for in one crucial way. None of the frets are sticking out, but the fret ends are sticking out of it. The fret ends are easier to fix. The frets popping out, causing rattle and buzz, that's not as easy, and it can cost you a bit. Very nice. Let's add some overdrive. Even more. Okay, I'll add some volume because from the amp, because one of the complaints that I saw on the Thomann website in the reviews was that these were incredibly microphonic and that they just squealed and fed back with wild abandon. So let's see. Really like the middle position sound. Yeah, none of that trouble at all. At least not at this volume. And I've had tellies here that have squealed quite a lot. It's a joy to play. It sounds good. I can't detect any major issues with this guitar. And in my experience, Ibanez quality control has been very good. I've heard it said that they have some of the best quality control out there. So yeah, I'm leaning way more towards Philip McKnight's review than towards the Thomann customer reviews in this case. I don't know what kind of bad apples they've gotten. I can only review what's in front of me, and I have to say, this is absolutely brilliant. One of the best guitars in this price range that I've ever tried. Is it as good as one of the Ertz, however you say the name? Well, it's very different. So, if I was to compare it to this Strat, let's say that this Strat was kind of in the same kind of vein as this. Quality wise, I would go for this Strat, just because this is a brilliant instrument. This is as well. Both are, but prefer the Strat just a bit because of the fretwork, and the neck is just a tiny bit better, maybe, just a bit. But there's not a lot in it. And why this is a game changer, according to Philip McKnight, is that this is a brand name that's going after brands like Harley Benton, Earth, and other such brands, like kind of brands, I think they're called. They have different names. If I was in need of a guitar like this, I would happily keep this. I'm not. One thing that would be really nice was if they made a whammy bar version of this, something with a nice whammy bar, not the cheap kind of rubbish that you sometimes get at this price point. That would be nice, but the overall verdict is this is a very nice guitar indeed, and it doesn't cost a lot. If you want to check out more alternatives, there's a video here. Other than that, I hope to see you over on Patreon. Like I said, link in the description, and I hope you have a nice day and enjoyed this video. Take care. See you. Goodbye.